G'day and welcome to Simply Cup Season 2 Week 20. The weeks are flying by. This was going to be a special one, but that will be waiting until next week. But this week we have a Deaf to Humans edition, which he has made 10 brilliant maps today. Yeah. I'll say that they're interesting is the word I would use. That's all I'm going to say. But welcome in. If you don't know how this works, we have roughly 10 maps every week, 3 rounds on each, and winner at the end is crowned. But we have our 1-minute warm-up pretty much coming to an end already. Let's get into the round. Who shall we watch? Let's watch Kato going in for this first round. But this map is called Which Way is Faster? So we see a pretty even split, to be honest. We have quite a few going the normal route, and quite a few coming through now. But these guys have a lot more speed. Is it going to be faster? I think so. Sandro coming in hot, Zemus with a lot of speed as well, and then we hit where it goes through on the reset. But Sandro way out in front. We'll keep the drone camera up just for the first round, so we can see the different paces, but Sandro is way out in front right now. Someone in second there coming in with a hot bit of speed. That was Jarbel. Kinzima's Paul getting the top 5. Few players struggling a little bit just behind, but fairly simple map. Maybe people will find out which way was fastest. I think myself it is the backwards way. But there you go for the first round, Sandro. 34-9. Let's see if that will get beaten going into the second round. Let's go and watch Intax, which is going to go the backwards route. Going to go for a U-turn immediately, and does seem to pay off. He is going to be in top 3 going this direction. And is catching up fast. Few players falling off the wall right there, going the normal route. And Intax and Sandro are gaining now. This is a great POV. Sandro gets a bit of airtime. Intax going for a slide. Does gain a lot compared to Sandro with the airtime he got. Jarbelkin again right behind. Who's coming in towards this last corner? It's going to be Sandro who gets the battle line. Chris with a bit of mistake. And they fly into the finish. Sandro with a great start. Intax getting second still. Jarbelkin and Uso just behind. Good little map here, I like it. It does seem like with that little bit of extra speed, the backwards route might be faster. So you do get a cruise control at the bottom of the hill, whereas this side you don't. So maybe that is the difference there. But a cool multi-directional map. And for this last round, let's go to someone maybe mid-table. Toma going the direct route. So we can see this POV here. Still a lot of players trying this line. Who's going to fall off the wall ride? Pretty much everyone getting it this time. Jackie and Rebeck, the fastest out of line. But as you can see, speaking of fast, there's those players. Toma actually trying to go for a bit of a boost hit there, but too far away and has wasted a bit of time. Hits the grass a little bit as well. And we go to our final turn, which Toma is doing a no drift and does gain a couple places from that. Going to be Kin though, Intax and Sandro really gaining on this map. Kip, Jade and Uso once again doing well. Cool map. On to the next one. In 7 seconds. Can these players finish? Yes, they can. Brilliant. Cool little map. But those 3 players, Sandro, Kin, and Jarbel really doing well. Uso and Intax as well. I think Intax must have had a mistake on the first round, but after that, really good. And it seems like we have a bit of a tech and ice map, which is gonna be quite interesting because there are a few small real risk bots on this one, which will be interesting to see who will go for them. Snowy Apartments. Who is going to strive on this one? Let's go to Andre. on the warm-up here. So simple start, a few tight corners, which Andre trying a bit of a risky line instantly, but has to respawn. We have a long right-hander into an ice bug slide, which Andre gets really good there. Onto the risky wall ride though, which he does do well. But it will be interesting to see how low players will jump. But quite a short map. Who is going to strive here? Frazix, is he going to risk it? Is he going to take it safe? There's one more attempt in this warm-up. Missing the bug slide a little bit there. So this is really not easy to do. If you don't know how it works, you have the ice tires onto dirt, which can give you a rapid corner if you are at a certain angle. So Frazix trying a few different lines there. Went a bit high on that first jump, which maybe you don't want to do on the last jump even. Yulo, how is he going to do this one? Gets to start quite safe. Jarbel risking it a lot. Currently in first with Dog with that inside line. Now we go up to the bug slide. Oh, a lot of players falling out there, including Yulo. So let's go to the top camera. Sandro out in front again. Goes quite low, but we have someone full risking there. He's going to hit the snow, so wasting a lot of time. But if he got that, I think he would have banked 100. Kip though, Dog, Zemas and Smithy, the ones who advance with the most points in this first round. Drac 6, Relic coming in now. And we'll still finish. So, Sandro was first going into that wall ride, dropping a lot of points though. And will be in third with that. Let's actually go for a POV with him. So I think he is going to bounce back this round. Off to a safe start. So risking it a lot. Techie and a few other players coming through. Sandro trying a quick slide, doesn't get it great. Now back into 30th, but let's see his end here. Techie with the lowest line could get the win here, I think so. Sandro gonna go just too far. Techie with the friend Frazix, Tim and Dog just behind. Sandro getting 30th at the finish. A few players going very, very high in this wall ride. It's really not easy because the angle which you have to come in, and there's also the clip here. So you got to find the line which is optimal to try and get those maximum points. Speaking of maximum points, Techie into top 10 with that one. Let's go to someone a bit further down those slide decks. Currently mid-table, doing pretty good. And safe in the start here. Let's see if he can get this bug slide coming up. Few players missing the drift there. And no sliding into the corner. Slide taking it easy. Gets it pretty decently. Up into 32nd. And also taking the word very safe. Gonna go very high, but we'll give him a lot of speed. Who's gonna get this finish though? Very close. Taggy in first. Jade, Sandro, Jarbel. In a very close battle just behind. Nice round there. Jackie with a good time. Griff's Paul, 2 Australians. Trolling in at the end there. Pro is also. Come on, Australians, you got to pick it up. That is not a good round by the Australians there. Smithy getting 62 points, carrying the Aussies there. Techie up into 5th with that good round. Or good couple of rounds. Right, down to another fast map here, Simply Slalom. So, a very, very quick map, and this will definitely reward risking here. Who is a risker? Paul. We love Paul risking. We love Paul failing as well, so let's see how he does the warm-up. I'll give him a break on the live rounds. But does miss that last chicane there. Seeing if he can full risk the entire start, which I think you can. So it'll be interesting to see who really full sends or who will take it safe again. There's also this spinner to look out for, and there's also the plastic bounce, which Pormore does really good there. Oversliding a little bit, but gonna see this end, which is a fairly safe one, presuming that you don't have too much speed and bonk into the top of the finish, which I'm gonna laugh if that happens to some people, because I'm a rude caster. Pormore getting some good practice in there. Players trying the start few chicanes quite well. How many players are going for the plastic bounce? Most players are, so that's quite cool. A few players just taking the corner safe, but we are going into the live round now. Who shall we watch? Let's go Mr. Bilbo here. A nice purple machine. Gonna have to release there, going a little bit too far to the side. Techie and a few players going the safe line, but just like that, we are going into the finish, and it's going to be Sandro by quite a significant amount, actually. But then quite a few close times after. Tim, Intax, Kin, and Techie just behind. So I saw Techie go for the no plastic bounce and got 5th, so I'm not really sure what is faster so far. Round number 2 though, let's go to Pro. He did have that poor round on the ice map. Let's see if he can find the risky lines here. No, straight into the wall. So let's go up to Intax, who is jumping up quite fast, has more speed than the rest. He's going to risk it into the end. No, he's going to go the safe line, and he crashes. I did call that this was going to happen. Intax dropping to 45th with that mistake. And that's a brutal one. Harry, Sandro, Techie, Jarbel, and Tim once again in the top positions. Intax. That is an unfortunate mistake. He will learn from that next round, though. And that is the risk that you sometimes got to take, which unfortunately that round has not paid off for him. Let's go spoiler for this final round, though. Gets this start very good. Going to go for an inside plastic bounce to give him a better line. Boils through with a little bit less speed, but taking it safe into the finish. There's a few players bonking to the side. But Sandro, Jarbel, Kipdog, and Kin once again with some good times. Cool little map here. These maps where they really reward risking, but then also have some of these potentials to make a brutal mistake. Are quite entertaining. The point limit is a little bit low because we have to reset it. So hopefully Jarbel, who I think is in first, isn't going to reach it before we get to map number 10. I think you go to finalists if that were to happen. And then if he finishes in finalists, I respect that. So it's a win-win either way. I don't think it should end. So that's a plus. But yeah, I wish the settings would just work first time every time. Intax saying that he did it for the viewers. I respect that. See, that's what I'm looking for in these players. Like, Pormore just complains that it's my fault all the time, whereas Intax just takes it. See, I respect it. We go to this next map now. Mini RPG. Let's go to Christian, see if he can work out this map. So that's a few small techniques which can gain you a lot of time. Let's go check out Christian, who's probably gonna just check it out a bit safe, as he fails a few times. Which I definitely also did the first time I played this. So this is a plastic bridge, which is quite hard to control because you slide around a lot. Christian over speeding in just a little bit. Got to take it a bit more safe, as he is doing so now. And then we go to our wall ride here. Christian doing it well, a little bit high maybe. There's also something maybe you already saw there. And Christian getting debated into the finish, but goes for a quick respawn, and then we will have this bounce back ending, which you can either go for a turnaround or maybe reverse in, which I think we saw Intax doing. So cool little map. What is this gonna have in store for us here? let's continue watching Relic here, who is going to get the start, but quite slow. And we go into this first turn. Relic really safing it and falling off. That is unfortunate. It's going to be a few players out in front going for this wall ride. Pormal out in first. I don't think that is Pormal. Who is it? I can't read these names. It's so small. Is there a setting to change that? I'm not sure, but it's Purbot who gets it. Kin, Christian, Intax, and Dog does quite well. We can see players still a bit indecisive on whether they should do the turn or not. We see multiple different attempts at it. But yes, this checkpoint can also be risked through the triangle there, which we saw a couple players doing. Let's go to Boris for this second round. See if we can get a full peer view round. He's off to a good start. Going to go quite inside to take this safe with a little less speed, but that has set him up well. Now into the wall ride in top 10. A few players going for that. I talked about Techie into the wall, but Boris gaining a lot of time here. Going to go for the turnaround. Is it going to be fast? I don't think so. Dropping to 12. Still a great round by him. Zemus with first though. Kin still with a lot of good points. Paul, Tim, and Purbot up in the top 5. But great map here. A few players struggling a little bit because it's such a close quarter map. You don't know if you should risk it or take it safe here. These are well-built maps. I like them. But Kin, the only one in this top 5, really taking a lot of advantage points there. And now this gap is closing. Let's go to Harry for this final round though. Jumping through into the bridge here. Goes a little bit wide there, but doesn't seem to lose the speed. Taking the bridge safe, and we have the few players going for this wall ride now. Who is going to be out in first? I think it's Dog. Got to go for this turnaround. Dog out in first still, but a few players going for that reverse strat, and I think it is going to be faster as a Yuso. Gets a 0.5. Very impressive. Techie, Paul, Kip, and Boris just behind as well. But yeah, it lagged a little bit there, so I wasn't sure. They really need to fix these micro lags as well. It's really annoying. I'm not sure if players are joining or what, but... Alright, so Sandro gonna still be up in the top there. Jarvel dropping a little bit, but still definitely in play. Kin doing really good in that one. But we have a bit of a shake-up of a map here. What is it? It just looks like a box. It looks like a perfectly good map. No, it is my humps. My humps, I'm not going to get a BMCA. But this is going to be brutal for some of the players here, I think. So let's have a look at this leaderboard right now and see how much of a change it's going to be after this one. But a little bit of the AO8 style, which we had a few weeks ago, but just in a different vibe. So players will want to gain a bit of speed and then try and maintain the bounces, which eat you far, or land back on your wheels, which gives you a lot of speed. Zemus getting this quite well so far. Controlling his car also. So air braking could come in clutch, which locks your car. So as Zemus takes it very safe into the ice downhill. So I opted for a run where I just full sent it and hoped that I got good bounces. Be interesting to see if players go risky or just take it safe. Smithy trying a backward strat. So multitude of different lines here. Let's continue the Cam 7 and see what is in store right now. A few players getting some very high jumps. which I think are putting them quite far in the lead, but slowing down a little bit is going to be Yuso. And Zima's doing good. Zima's not in a optimal position there though, as the players who are taking it with a little bit less speed catching up now. This is actually really close. 6 players within a couple hundredths there, but someone getting yeeted by the plastic there. And we have our first few players dropping in. Kin with a beautiful flip will annihilate the opposition here. Major Techie, and then majority of the field coming in hot there. What a sight. Dude, Kin had that amazing jump at the end. Can these players finish? We only have a few more seconds. Unfortunately, they will have to take 0 points this round. Speaking of 0 points, Kip and Sandro are getting the brutal drop on this one. Let's go to a POV though. Ribak, how is he doing? That's a good start. Goes for some air brakes as well. Doom off to a flyer. Is going to pay off for him as these players coming in now. A little bit more speed. I think it has. He's going to be there in first, although it does have to flip over. It's going to be Jarbel on this right side. Now in first. Pormal in the potential winners here, but I think it's going to be whoever that was dropping in. It is going to be Boris who gets the first, but a closer round this time. 39.4s in the top 2 there. Well done, Chaki. Sandro, Boris, Yuso, Tekian, Anthony in the top 7. But cool little map, especially for simplycup. I think Humans has done a really good job here. I like them. Kin now though. Oh, I did predict that this leaderboard was going to change. And now Kin with no points. Techie gaining a little bit as well as Jarbel. So this top few positions are definitely not sorted just yet. Walshy though off to a brilliant start, as Titan is also on a good start, but Walshy just ages ahead. Is he going to be able to do this finish? He's going to get like a 34-second time here. Oh, Titan with the respawn. Why did you respawn? It gives us a good POV though. Pro with a nice flip there. Ninja with some good height going into that final jump. Walshy though with a 35x, no one in sight. 38.5 the next time. Stuffs, Paul, Techie and Dog. The next few players. I don't know what Walshy did, but it definitely paid off from there. I think, as I said, risking it by not really going air braking straight away and just commit to the bounces off the plastic can give you the lorry, and Walshy did hit it there. Now, someone, I missed who it was, but someone didn't finish in that top 4 there. So they will lose out on precious points, but we are going into the second half here. Let's see what is going to be. A nice multi-style map here, as I miss these introductions every time. I always skip these because I'm like moving around and all that on the map. So you will have to play the tracks for yourself if you want to see these intros. I do have a club, which I think a lot of people don't know. It's the simplycup maps. That is what the club is called, and I update the weekly maps there if you ever want to go back and play them. Maybe not every week I update it, but there should be quite a few maps there. I recently did the update actually, so do definitely go and hunt some of these tracks. But we saw the start there that there was 2 different routes. There was a risky jump where you jump over the sausage and down onto the left hill, which does seem faster. Hopefully we'll see quite a few players finding that, as Nina, who had a really bad respawn there, does make it to the finish. Very simple map in theory. It is going to be easy in practice. Let's find out as Intact's risking these lines here a little bit. We'll be getting probably one of the furthest into the map there on the second round. He's got a major though for the first round here. Will he find this different line? No, he's going to take it safe. So we see, or here, the car's jumping to the left there and coming in hot, way out in front of the rest of the field. Major with that no slide as well. So let's go into the top camera here. Zemus and someone in a beautiful battle there, going into this hard U-turn. Taking the grass there a little bit. I didn't think it paid off, and Zemus is gonna get the top points. I think it was Dog who had the good start there. Duma doing really good. Kin, Terry Smith, his stuffs. Tim, as always, up in the top 8 there. Cool map. As the final player, I think, does go over the finish line. No. Dom is failing at the start. There is, as always, someone AFK at the start, so it doesn't matter anyway. Anyone want to give me a dedicated server so I can kick these AFK players? It's not too bad. Let's go to Griffs though, who does show us this jump, and he does it really well. Gonna be way out in front actually with that really low jump. Got a few players with more speed now. Griffs going a little bit wide as well. Sandro with a good drift there. Dog, Frazix in the battle. Smithy, no, sorry, Griffs with the good speed following through though. Let's see how good he can get this drift as Dog really risking it. Frazix with the most speed. Teggy coming in. Who's going to get it? I think it's going to be Frazix. What a round. Holy shit. Griff's getting 4th place there. Dog with 5th. That was a great round. Hydro, Tim, and Kin once again in the top there. But definitely cool little maps this week. Well done, humans. Let's go to Dibbler, who is in 51st right now. Let's see how he's going to do it. He's going to go for the jump. Oof. Does get it, but going to waste a bit of time. Go to Tunex, a little bit behind as well. Oof. All these middle players making mistakes. Let's go back up into the top. Dog following through in 6th place right now. Getting overtook by a few players. Pormal, Techie, Sandro in the battle at the top. Techie with more speed, going a bit wide though. And does pay off because he gets that 1st place. Pormal getting 2nd. Sandro, Agron, Kin just behind. Hello, Spammy. You still have a few more maps if you want to play. We're about halfway through. It's next week, though, the one which you really want to definitely play. It was supposed to be this week, but I had some things come up this week, which have made it really busy. So it'll be next week. Great to hear, Spam. I'll be making sure I spectate you and jinxing you every round. But back to simplycup, we have me burping, excuse me. We have Going Swimming with a cool little mix map once again. It is a little bit of a speedier track. While we're loading in as well, Sandro with 1285 still at the top position there. Techie though with some great rounds has pushed to 2nd. Kin, Jarbel, Dog, Zemus, Yuso and Kip also in the top few positions. So definitely still a few positions to be gained here. This top 3 is quite close today. And then reasonably close in the middle here. So lots to play out for as Titan practicing this plastic wall ride. It is quite tough. Plastic, you drift around quite a lot, so you want to take it quite smooth. And then we have a very big jump, which Titan did it really well. Titan gonna practice the bug slide, which I also tried. I don't know if it's worth though. I respect it if it is worth it. But I think you just lose a bit too much speed on the exit. But Titan getting it well. Will not see the rest of the map though. So there is one final looping after this part. And then a bit of a dirt corner. Let's go to tag though on this first round of this map. Let's see if he can jump in well. Is he going to risk it? No, just taking it safe. Anyone speed sliding or zigzagooning? There's definitely a few clipping that checkpoint there. Tag though, doing this well. Does he have the speed? Yes, he does. That's going to give him a great angle. A few players over jumping once again. Intax and Dog, a few of the players up the front. Yuso going to be fastest at the checkpoint. We see different multiple lines going at the turn. Techie gonna take the advantage going into the final section here. Who is it gonna be? Frazix also in the battle, but it's gonna be Yuso and Techie. Techie with the lower jump there. Frazix in third. Zima, Sandro, Dunsky, and Boris just behind. So definitely a difficult map to get correct. It is fully respawnable though. But you do want to make sure you don't hit these CPs. Maybe look for an optimal line in this jump. Quite tough. Sandro still sitting at the top with that good position last round. Let's go to Yuso though. The winner of round number 1. Let's see if he can do it again. Is currently sitting in 6th place. Not going for some zigzags there, but going for a very smooth line, which I think is going to pay off as he gets a great wall ride there. Techie, the only one in front. Drac, Griffs, and Yuso battling the top 10. Smithy, though, what a line! I mean, at least he had a bit of screen time there. Techie, Stoops, and Frazix in the battle once again. Frazix hitting the looping, I think. And Yuso with more speed now. Someone going backwards somehow there. This is all happening right here. Techie with the fastest line. Going into the end, Yuso with 2nd place. Everything is happening right now. Stuffs, Frazix, Sandro, Kip in the top 6. Oh my gosh. How did someone go backwards? I don't know what's going on. But Techie really taking advantage now. Not quite going to get first, but going to improve from Kin, who is struggling a little bit on this one. Dog, Jarvel also not with the greatest amount of points. So, as I said, it was very close. Now, not so much. Going into this final round here. Let's go to Boris once again. See if he can do this start well. Gonna take that safe line we've seen. Stoops the fastest start, but Boris and a lot of these players come in with a hot bit of speed. Techie, Yuso, Dog, as always up on top. Boris going super wide. I don't think that is going to pay off for him. It doesn't. He drops all the way back down. Probably 30th here, 24th. It's going to be Techie with a great advantage this round. I think he will win it here. I don't know how he got the speed there, but he is so far in front. Kip in the battle as well as Dog and Tim. But Techie stealing these guys' hour with a 44-1. What a time. Boris catching up quite a few positions at the end. They're getting top 10. Well done by him. Chapper with a mistake at the end. Got to respawn, mate. You got your screen time. You're not going to fall into the finish. You want to respawn. You're wasting time. Japper going to get 0 points. That's not what you want. But it is going to be Techie with a brilliant run of rounds there. Now our first position. We have... oh no. Ooh, we have this map. I hope your computer is quite good, because this is a very heavy loading map. But what a map it is Stadium. As we go and have a bit of an overview here. It's alright, Major. You're doing well, dude. Alright, so most players loading in, but a few are struggling a little bit. As I said, as I'm rap guarding, it's quite a heavy map here, but let's go have an overview of tag. It's a fairly simple map, so you probably don't really need that much time to learn it. But who will have the biggest brain and remember the fastest lines on this one as tag makes it through? And we see the whole map there, so cool little simple map going in to the live round here. Oh no, what has Techie found? Has Techie found like a mega cut? He's gonna fucking like yeet off. I mean, it is Techie. He does have cut in his name, so we'll have to watch out if Techie does get advantage from that. But we'll watch Paul Moore into this first round, because I know Paul Moore loves spectating me, and I know Paul Moore loves saying his name out loud. Paul Moore off to a good start here. Is he going to throw for content though and blame me? Going into the final part there, does release well. But we have the players into this risky line. Did players find the cut? Dog, Techie, and a few players finding it. Paul just jumping off the edge. And it's going to be Dog getting the fastest cut there, as my camera is a billion years away from the finish, so I'm sorry I miss all the finishes there. It's going to be Dog, Zemus Tech, Griffs, and Kin with the top 6 there. Sorry about the spectating there. I thought my camera would be doing a lot better. Pormal still finishing, getting that 1 point. Got to continue getting those 1 points. It all is key. What if you lose by 1 point because you just DNF'd one round? Like you got to take it. Let's go to Doomer though into this second round here. I think a few players will wonder how Techie and a few of those are so far in front. So I think we're going to see quite a few attempts at this shortcut. Let's stay on Doomer though. Is he going to go for the shortcut? Dog and Yuso in first. Doomer's going to go the safe way. And we have our first few finishes. Frazix by 1,000th of a second. Smithy stuffs only just behind as well. What a round at the top there. Doomer still doing good as well. And Nina gets the cut. So well done to Nina.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You can see that it has paid off. Pormal, 1 point again. Is not cutting it. But we will go for the final round here. Perbot, why are you AFK? Well, she is our new spectator. Yuso getting the tightest start. Dog missing it a little bit. As we drift through these few corners now. Ooh, Walshy with the full wrist. Let's go early on the camera right here. And let's go for a POV here. Who is going to make it? Lee's off already. Dog flees Griffs. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Techie. Griffs and Dog. Nina getting it once again. Zemus, Yuso. All in the top positions. Titan, Thrug, and a few other players coming in hot now. I mean, that made the end very spicy. I like it. We have a wicked camera here. Techie, though, has got it in his name. Will take a lot of bonus points finding that one. But I'm now very concerned what the next map is going to be.
That's pretty good.
If you get offended easily, I would look away. That's all I'm going to say. This cup is for the memes. And let's see if it is the meme map. No, the meme map is going to be last. Fantastic. You'll have to wait and see for that one. That is exactly the last map I want to end on. So, we have another normal map here. A few little mixed surfaces called the Grassy Knoll. That was a wicked map in the stadium there. I did not see that cut myself. Human said that was not intended, but I think that was pretty cool of a cut. Let's go to Asman on this warm-up here. So we have a bit of plastic and tech to start off. A few players clipping the edges there. Then we get into our grassy plain. I think this is our longest map today. I could be wrong. Asman trying an early drift, but it is a wider turn. Onto some more plastic, drifting through. Onto grass. Right-handed down under into the tunnel. But we have a sharp turn. A few players missing that there. And then another sharp right-hander. Drifting through. Got the plastic once again. Up and over. And then... well, that's just unfortunate for Asman, isn't it? Let's go watch Nina for this ending. Oh no, she's not going to get to it. So there's the grass there. And then a right-hander with a risky jump. Which you can see at the bottom there. So let's continue watching Nina. See if she has learned it quicker. But she was AFK for a little bit, so I think that is going to cost her some time here. But off to a good start, clips that a little bit. Gonna drop down some positions. Techie in first, Thug getting a lot of airtime there. I think Dog is in the battle up the top. It's very, very close. Let's jump up into the action in tax. Going a little bit wider, but now with more speed, is it going to pay off? Doesn't seem like it makes too much of a difference. Gets the hard drift well. Yuso with struggling a little bit. In tax, forgetting that turn there. And now Dog and Techie, the only ones far in front. We jump in, and then most of these players going for risky finish, most getting it. Intax gaining one position. What a round by Dog and Techie, learning it very quickly there. Titan doing well. Stuffs, Paul, Jay and Kin in the top positions. Major and someone there. Not gonna finish because of that. Unlucky. But Techie really striving on this later part of this Simply Cup. Dokanso is our next spectator for round number 2. As we go into this first U-turn. Taking it safe and easy. Gonna get the no airtime though, which does pay off well. Drifting a little bit too inside, but recovering well. Oof. Tim with a massive crash there. Ooh, someone clipping the edge there, but was able to save it a little bit. Doing a bug slide off the air he had on the plastic. Sandro though, Techie up in front as always. Dolkans missing that line a little bit, so we go to Intact. Sandro, Techie up top. And a few of these players on the attack. Smithy, Jarbel, Dog and Duma with a great line. As Sandro wins it with ease. Most players trying the risky finish. Most players getting it on the second round. After a few bonks on the first. Oh, I need some water. Sandra and Techie once again doing well. Kin, Dog still gaining a lot of points, so the top few players are really defining why they are there. But let's go to Hydra on this last round. Oh, I'm just thinking about the next map. Oh no. Kin up in first, Frazix. But Dog and Techie once again nailing that wider drift. And now in first again. Dog though with the advantage. Techie with a little bit of a different line, getting a bit more speed. Stuff's going a little bit wide. Few players hitting that edge. Hydra giving us a good overview though. Paul just going too wide. Stuff's Walshy in the battle. This is a bit of a close round. Techie with the current advantage. As we go to this final jump. Everyone making it. Fuck off, Eddie. Your maps were great for Simply Cup. But Techie, once again, showing us why he is our first position. Sandro, also showing me why he is in second. And yeah, pre-warning, if you get offended easily, you might not want to look at this one. I'm not sure what Humans was thinking of this, but it's now going to be on our screen. And, I mean, this gives us a little bit of overview. Oh, I feel shamed, but I also don't. It is kind of funny. I kind of lost my shit when I saw this. I can't believe he did it. But anyway, it's here now, so we have a map. It's going to be a multi-lap for this final map today. What a great way to end. Yep, cock in chat. But don't bear me, it's just a joke. Don't get offended. Just a simple joke, guys. As this map is actually kind of fun. So we have some small dirt here. And then a bit of a ice bug slide, which I think it was in the first map. So we've gone full circle now. Speaking of circle, as I said, it's going to be a multi-lap. 2 laps here, about 50 seconds, I think. As we have our tip. Dog gets it well. Techie intacts the fastest players as well as Agron. But yeah, I'm not sure what Humans was smoking when he made this and thought it was a good idea to show this on Twitch.tv, but you know what? That's fine. If I get banned, he can pay my salary. Also, there's a floating tree on this map. Let's see if you can find it. But yep, cock indeed, as we go into, as far as I know, it's the final map for today. Dog, let's keep on the action here, is off to a good start as he has a bit of extra speed here. Can he get this line though? Oversliding a little bit, has to save it. And I thought he had it, but does slide out, dropping back into 30th here. Someone going in the reverse. Wonder if that will pay off for him. Sandro though, the fastest so far. Techie now overtaking, but Zemus also on the attack. Dog still doing fairly well. I think he will have a bit more speed going into this final section. Can he get this bug slide? This is going to be a good setup. Watch this. He's going to gain 5 positions at least. Look at that speed. That is really good. Techie up in first still. Sandro was the one going the opposite way. So I'm not sure if Sandro is going to be faster or not. As I think he's quite far behind. Techie though, showing us why he is first place overall today. Opale with a good run. And Seamus, Agron, and Sandro actually does get 4th place. Cool little map here. As the final few players come through to finish. What a map. What a map. Fantastic. What a great day. Let's go back to Andre on this second round here. Let's see if he can do the bug slide. Should have a good setup. Does get it well. But seems to be pretty much in the same position. I think these players going backwards now. Coming through, yep. It'll be interesting to see if it pays off. I think Pormal is in first. So I think let's go spectate him, because I know Pormal loves me spectating him. As I do find him here. Hi Pormal, don't fail. You're doing really good, dude. It would be a shame if you failed right now. As he is now in first. Techie with a good line, but overslides a little bit. Pormal getting it brilliantly. Is holding his nerves. Dropping a little bit of the gear there, but I think he has the advantage. Opale, the only one just behind him. Who is going to get this final turn? Pormal will be first. Opale with the risk. But does not pay off, going a bit too inside. Still gets 4th. Still good. Frasic, Stog, Jarbel, Perbot, and Zemus. The top 8. Well done, Pormal. You did it. Are you gonna blame me? Go on, you know you want to blame me. If it wasn't for me spectating you there, you definitely wouldn't have gotten first. And look at that. He is now 60 points away. If Agron has a bad round, he could get that top position. But let's go the locked drone camera for a change. Who do we have? We have Doomer, I think. Yes, we do. So I think this will give us a good overview here. Let's go into the first slide. Gets it well. Dog the fastest. Someone there with a crazy line. Sandro, the only one it seems going the opposite way this round. Per Pale. Some of the players up on the top. Doomer taking it safe. Doing quite good. Dog though, with a little bit of an advantage. Sandro coming in hot now. On the other direction, but we go to our final lap here. Dog with the advantage. Techie right behind. Doomer with a little bit of a mistake. Gets the bug slide though. As we go into this final round, Pulmore overtaking there. And who is going to take it? I think it's going to be Dog with a bit of a mistake, so he drops back. It's going to be Frazix. Perbot, Uso, Zemus, and Dog, the top 5. What? I think he was definitely risking it for World Rec there. Yo, Adore, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate it. People GGing already. Watch if it's a debate. I would laugh if I've debated everyone. As far as I know, that is the final map of today. Techie winning very well, considering at about halfway it was very close. So Techie really putting on the gas there on the second half of the cup today. It is indeed going to be the final map. So there we have the Deaf to Humans edition. What an edition. It had everything, literally. But Techie, well played, gets first place. Sandro, Dog, Kin, Zemus, Frazix, Yuso, Jarbel, Kip and Agron, the top 10 today. Paul, Tim, Smithy, Intax, Griffs all had some good rounds, just missing out Dunsky. Tuma, Boris, Hydro, Perbot getting the top 20 there. But there we have this week's edition. Hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed casting that. I think that was one of my better casts, so hope you did enjoy this week. Saturday at 11 PM Brisbane time. Every week that I'm live is when this event is held. I would like to see this go back up to kind of 80 players, especially because next week we have a special edition. Do not miss it. It is going to be a lot of fun. So make sure to check out next week's as well. But for now, hope you enjoyed this edition. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Great maps this week, humans. Well played. To the players as well. Thanks for watching. And let's leave it there for the YouTube. GG. See ya in the next one.